Lice didn't just make ancient people itch. In the wrong conditions, they helped spread outbreaks that wiped out thousands. No shampoo, no medicine, just an infestation that could turn into something deadly. So why did some people shave their heads completely bald, while others rubbed strange substances into their scalp, never knowing if the cure would be worse than the lice? Let's find out. But first, where did all these lice come from? Lice spread through close contact. Families slept together. Children played together. Soldiers lived shoulder to shoulder. Once one person had lice, they could quickly spread to everyone else. So why didn't people just wash their hair? Because washing alone wasn't enough. Lice grip human hair with tiny hook-like claws. Water couldn't simply wash them away. So what was the simplest solution? Many ancient Egyptians shaved their heads completely. Without hair, lice had almost nowhere to live. That's one reason wigs became surprisingly common in ancient Egypt. People could stay cleaner while wearing removable wigs for daily life. But what if someone didn't want to shave? Then came one of history's oldest grooming tools, the lice comb. These weren't ordinary combs. Their teeth were so incredibly close together, they could trap tiny lice hiding between individual hairs. Archaeologists have discovered lice combs that are more than 3,500 years old. Some were carved from wood, others from bone or ivory. And here's the surprising part. Despite their age, they worked almost the same way as modern lice combs sold today. But was combing enough? Not always. Lice don't just hide in hair. They glue their eggs tightly to the hair shaft. Miss just a few, and within days, the infestation could start all over again. So what happened when shaving and combing still weren't enough? People became desperate, and desperation led to some dangerous experiments. Some cultures rubbed animal fat or plant oils into the scalp, hoping to suffocate the lice. Others poured vinegar into their hair, believing it would loosen the eggs before combing. Some treatments may have made combing easier, but others were far more dangerous. In later centuries, people even used poisonous substances like mercury and kerosene. Instead of solving the problem, they sometimes poisoned the person instead. Today, we know these treatments were toxic and should never be attempted. But why would anyone risk that? Because lice weren't just annoying. Constant scratching could break the skin, allowing painful infections to develop. And body lice carried an even greater danger. In crowded places like military camps, prisons, and refugee shelters, they helped spread epidemic typhus, a disease that killed countless people throughout history. A tiny insect could become the beginning of a deadly outbreak. So what was the best ancient solution? It wasn't a miracle cure. It wasn't a secret potion. It was patience. Shave the hair if necessary. Use a fine tooth comb. Remove every louse and every single egg by hand. Then do it all over again until nothing was left. Sometimes, the simplest answer was also the smartest one. And here's something incredible. Scientists have discovered ancient lice eggs still attached to human hair thousands of years later. Those tiny eggs survived long after the people themselves were gone. A chilling reminder that one of humanity's oldest parasites has been following us for thousands of years. And if there's one lesson history teaches us, it's that the most dangerous enemies aren't always the biggest ones. Sometimes they're too small to notice, until it's too late. Subscribe for more stories.